Hello there, Croeso and welcome. I'm Shadow Lummox and I'm back on Wreckfest to do what I think what is the final weekly challenge for the Getaway Chase tournament, and it is a race attack on the Eagles Peak Motor Park. It is a course I know very well and I do enjoy it. I'm sticking with the manual gears, ABS and traction control off and stability control on half. I dropped the suspension back to standard so I'm not thrown all over the place by the jumps in this course, and I leave everything else on basic. I really like the stability control on half and everything on offsetting. With the start, just move a little to the right, lift off the throttle as you're going to go into the contact with the car on the inside, and if you get it right you'll just bounce off with loads of speed. After that then, just stay in fourth gear, drop to third gear. I cut the corner a bit too much there, and ideally, basically, if you're going well, you should be either past the AI before this point or just after this jump. Go to the left so you can take a wide line into here. Cut a bit too much of that corner for optimal speed, but you can cut healthy chunks of corners on this course, and it's advisable to do that. Then we go fourth gear all the way down here. I have a little lift and a little bit of a brake before I go to the jump, drop to third and then turn straight away and hugging the inside of the corner, and then accelerating all the way to the finish line. Well, actually no, braking before the finish line, drop to third so you can make that first corner. I'm going to take a healthy chunk of the inside so you can carry lots of speed and you're shortening the distance. After that jump as well, don't really want to go on the brake, just lift on the throttle to get the car turned, and back on full speed all the way up to the hairpin. And then the course is pretty much the same then as it was on your first lap. But when you get round to the second lap, you're going to get traffic at these crossroad points, and how you deal with them will determine whether you ultimately get a really good time or whether there is room for improvement. But you don't want to adjust yourself too much for the AI, so it's going to be a case of probably going to have to restart it a few times just to get a bit lucky with the traffic. But everything else is 3 laps, as fast as you can, best as you can. Don't carry enough speed through that first corner. There's little bits here I can see where there's easily a good 4 seconds, but a big stroke of luck there. The AI wanting me to take that corner back, so it just nudges me, allows me to carry more speed than I normally could through there, and that was really helpful. I take too much avoiding action for that AI car and it messes me up for that corner, and this is where you're going to lose time. But I was actually a bit worried when I started this because I almost got this goal time on my very first run, and quite selfishly I kept thinking, well, what will I do for outtakes? But fortunately that wasn't to be the case. This did take me a good few runs, but I know this course, I like this course, I'm consistent on this course, so it did not take me long to string 3 laps together. But here, this is the very first mistake I made on my very first run. I'm on course for probably about a 2:55 there, and then fortunately the Wreckfest AI was being kind to the Shadow Lummox and decided to give me plenty of outtakes to show you of me getting smashed about. And the odd mistake, that is 100% my fault. But I shall leave you with the rest of these videos. Actually, make a point about the start. It is easy just to get it wrong. You want to hit the very inside car to you, otherwise it will go horribly wrong. So I just want to say diolch and thank you for watching.